Hey there everyone, welcome back to Press for Truth TV. Today is Wednesday, March the 14th, 2012, and it is a beautiful day here in downtown Toronto. I'm just out enjoying the weather, and I hope that wherever you are today, you are also enjoying this awesome weather that we are having. And I wanted to tell you about how yesterday I was contacted by some producers from MTV. And they invited me to come down to their studio today to take part in the taping of a show that they are doing on the Kony 2012 campaign. And the taping takes place today in close to about an hour from now. And my full intention was to go to this thing. But today is a bad day. I have so many things scheduled today, important things that I need to do. And I mean, I'm only doing my daily video blog now. I haven't even gotten my weekly video report up yet. So in order to make it there in time, I would have to have left now, and I wouldn't be back till late tonight. And you know, I made a commitment to you guys, and so I thought I better stick around and you know, do my daily and my weekly video reports as I always do. It's too bad the scheduling worked out like that, because it probably would have been good to, you know, go down and be the voice of reason down there amongst the MTV generation, who are well, for the most part made up of a lot of followers, a lot of kind of idol worshippers, a lot of people who will just follow the examples of their, you know, all these celebrities they look up to, who are all talking about Kony 2012 right now. So we'll just have to wait and see when this goes to air, just what exactly is going to have been discussed there. And again, it's unfortunate that I'm just not going to have time to make it down there again today, because there's a lot of new things coming up. I'm just going to take a seat right here. There's a lot of things coming up that have surfaced recently, namely the fact that some new legislation is being introduced in the States, which would give Africom, the African American Military Command, which is actually based out of Germany. They've had plans of going into Africa for quite some time, and now there's new legislation being introduced which suggests that they should have the ability to be able to intervene in any country in Africa for humanitarian purposes. So we're no longer just talking about Uganda here, and besides, I mean, Joseph Kony, this man, nobody has seen this person for more than 5 years now, and there's a lot of reports that he's not even in Uganda, that he may be in the Congo, but they don't really know. But the bottom line is now that hasn't even been 2 weeks since this video has surfaced, and they are already trying to introduce this legislation that would make it so that these international governing bodies can intervene in sovereign nations. So this is unbelievably bad. That we're to the point now where the international community, like the United Nations or the International Criminal Court, can override national sovereignty and say, if we want to go in there for humanitarian purposes, we're going to go in. And basically, they wouldn't need approval from Congress. None of these things will be voted on or debated or discussed. They will just say, you know, for the children of Africa, we have to go in, we have to intervene. And you know, let's not forget that the American military, they do not just go into other countries for humanitarian purposes, you know, unless they're getting something out of it. You know, it wasn't that long ago, you know, back in 2003 when they were going on about the boogeyman to be worried about back then was Saddam Hussein and all his weapons of mass destruction, and you know, they convinced the West of that, and people got behind the invasion. And it turns out he didn't have any weapons. They went in there, and millions of Iraqis have died since then. And of course, the American military's bases are still set up there in full operation to this day. It's the same with the invasion of Libya. This bypassed Congress and was done under the guise of humanitarian purposes. Again, nearly 40,000 dead, and so this is setting a very dangerous precedent, and it's all because of this Kony 2012 campaign. However, there are a good deal of people waking up to this fact. Just the fact that these producers from MTV contacted me yesterday and asked me to come down to the show, they want to get my opinion on it, goes to show that people are becoming aware of this. In fact, the Kony 2012 video just had to recently disable its comments, because it's so many of the comments are coming in calling it out, calling it for what it is, which is a propaganda piece to manipulate people in the West into backing this U.S.-led military intervention in not only Uganda. Let's remember, Africom wants to get in there in just about every country in Africa. Again, they have a lot of oil, they have resources, and there's the agenda for the African Union as well. So I guess we're just going to have to wait and see whenever this MTV piece goes to air anyways, and hopefully the MTV generation, the kids, are wising up to what's some of the things that are going on in the world these days. But we'll have to wait and see. Sorry, I'm just waiting for that train. It gets a little loud around here when the train goes by. This is a spot that I like to do my vlogs every now and then. It's a nice little space where I can sit here in this nice little area, and there's not a lot of people around, and I like it down here. But anyways, guys, that's it for today. I just wanted to let you know about that I was invited to take part in this thing. Fortunately, it didn't work out with my schedule. I wanted to go. Last night I was thinking I was going to go, but there's just too many things I had to get done today. And again, I made a commitment to you guys to do these daily videos and the weekly video reports. And I'm going to stick to that and make sure that those get done every day. So anyways, that's it for today, guys. Thanks for listening, and I'll talk to you again tomorrow. Take care.